a comprehensive look at trends, fund profiles, and more in Exploring ETFs.
Hi everyone, welcome to Exploring ETFs. I'm Neena Mishra, and today we are talking about Bitcoin, Coinbase IPO, and blockchain ETFs because they have been in news, they have been gathering so much attention. Bitcoin has more than doubled this year and it is up over 800% over the past year. Now, last week, Bitcoin surged to over $64,000. That was ahead of Coinbase's IPO. It was a direct listing, so Coinbase's public debut. And then over the weekend, it plunged and it is now trading close to $55,000. And there are a lot of reasons being ascribed to this plunge. Turkish central bank announced a ban on the use of cryptocurrencies for payments starting 30th of April. Then there were some power outages in some parts of China that affected crypto mining, and there was a ban on crypto mining in inner parts of Mongolia, which is very popular with the crypto miners because of cheap power, and crypto mining takes a lot of power. So all those reasons are being ascribed for that plunge, but Bitcoin had already also gotten ahead of itself. There was a lot of froth ahead of the IPO, so that is why the plunge kind of makes sense. But over the year, last year, it has gained so much, and that is mainly due to greater institutional adoption. Companies like MicroStrategy and Tesla now hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets. They are investing in Bitcoin, and some very reputed, influential billionaire investors like Paul Tudor Jones, Stanley Druckenmiller, and even Ray Dalio, they have been investing in Bitcoin. So Bitcoin benefited from that too. And if you want to invest in Bitcoin, I would suggest that to keep it a small part of your portfolio, maybe between 1 to 5%, depending on your risk tolerance, because it's a very, very volatile area. Let's talk a little bit about Coinbase IPO now. So Coinbase is the largest US cryptocurrency exchange, and as I mentioned, it made its public debut through a direct listing. And it is a rare, profitable unicorn. Most of the technology unicorns that we have seen going public, they are loss-making. Coinbase actually had estimated earnings of $730 million to $800 million and $1.8 billion in revenue. Now, according to Coinbase, this could be as revolutionary and widely adopted as the internet, and it could benefit from that adoption of cryptocurrencies. But investors should remember that there are some risks. There could be rising competition because companies like Binance and Gemini, they could also go public after Coinbase's successful public debut. And we could also see greater regulatory scrutiny on cryptocurrency. So those are some of the risks. And if competition rises, then because the companies is basically reliant on transactional volumes, so transactional volumes and fee could be affected by rising competition. So those are some of the risks that investors should keep in their mind if they decide to invest in Coin IPO. And we have seen that given the IPO has been, the trading has been really, really volatile. So they should be prepared for that kind of volatility going forward too. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin ETF. Now, there is none in the US as of now, though Canada has already approved Bitcoin and even Ethereum ETFs. And the first Bitcoin ETF in Canada has already gathered more than 1 billion in assets. Now, there are 9 Bitcoin ETF filings in the US already. And it remains to be seen whether the SEC will approve, because in the past they have rejected all crypto ETF applications. Now, Gary Gensler was confirmed as the new head of the SEC last week, and that has given a lot of hope to some crypto investors, because he's a crypto and blockchain expert. In fact, he has taught blockchain when he was a professor at MIT. And in absence of a Bitcoin ETF, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, or GBTC, is very popular with investors. So let's take a look at GBTC, and I also wanted to show a blockchain ETF, which is another way of investing or indirectly benefiting from cryptos. So let's go to the code page on Zacks.com to take a look. So let's first take a look at the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, ticker symbol GBTC, which has over 40 billion in assets under management. Now, this has been around for quite some time, so that is why this is very popular with investors, particularly institutional investors, and with retail investors too, because this is one of the very few Bitcoin investments that can be held in retirement and other brokerage accounts. This is quite expensive compared to ETFs, has 2% expense ratio. And the main problem with this product is that this is not an ETF. And because of that, it doesn't have the creation and redemption mechanism that ETFs enjoy, and that helps ETFs keep their prices very close to their NAVs. So this often trades at a discount or premium to its net asset value. And this has gathered just about this has returned just about 34% in 2021, even though Bitcoin has almost doubled. That is because of this discount and premium thing. Now, let's take a look at this by going to the quote page on Zacks.com. I, in fact, did a podcast with the provider, with the Grayscale CEO last week. You can listen to that. And they have announced their intention to convert this product into an ETF. So you can learn more about that too. So when it converts into an ETF, then that discount or premium will go away and the fee is likely to come down. But we do not know whether the conversion will be approved by the SEC or when it will be approved by the SEC. Now, we know that Bitcoin is currently trading at around $55,000, and you will see this is trading close to $46, and that is because it is trading at a discount. So you will see that you can go to the website. They actually have a lot of materials, so you can learn more about crypto investing, and you will see that this is the NAV, this much Bitcoin it holds. So it has been trading at a discount. Its NAV is probably close to $52, whereas it is trading close to $46 as of now. So that is something you should remember. And in fact, this product had been trading at a premium to its NAV for the past many years, but rising competition from ETFs in Canada and some other products similar to GBTC, this one by OBTC, called OBTC by OPSRI. So that is why this product is now trading at a discount. So you should check whether it is trading at a discount or premium to its NAV before investing. Now, as I mentioned, that blockchain ETFs are another way to profit from this surge. And in fact, the Amplify Transformational Data Sharing ETF, ticker symbol Block, which invests in companies that are focused on blockchain technology, is one of the best performing ETFs this year. Now it is down today because of Bitcoin's plunge, but it is still up about 45% this year. This is an actively managed ETF, and it has an expense ratio of 70 basis points and has over 1.4 billion in assets. Again, to learn more, you can go to the quote page on Zacks.com, and the podcast that I mentioned, I talked to the portfolio manager of Block 2. Then you can go to the external home page and you can see what it holds. It holds some software and services companies. It holds banks and diversified financials that are working or using or enabling blockchain technology. It has a lot of exposure to North America, but it has a lot of international exposure too, because blockchain technology is being used all over the world, and there are a lot of crypto miners that are in other countries. Now, looking at the top holdings, you will see MicroStrategy is the top holding, which makes sense because the company has been investing in Bitcoin, and then PayPal, Square, which have made investing in Bitcoin so easy, are also there. You will also see a number of crypto miners, Hive blockchain, Riot blockchain, and you will also see semiconductor companies like NVIDIA, Taiwan Semi, AMD, and there are also some technology giants, US and Chinese, which are in the portfolio. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our videos so that you do not miss any episode, and also make sure to check out zacks.com/promo for an interesting offer, and I'll see you next week.